Sunday morning, car is stacked full of gear. We've got 6 days ahead of us, 6 nights even, of fishing. And something rather special is going to happen this week. I'll try and keep it a surprise if I can. But it's my Christmas present from my other half, and she's totally spoiled me this year. So that's going to be happening on Tuesday. So wait till Tuesday, see what happens. So it's Sunday now. I've got 2 nights on my own, and then I'm joining someone rather special on Tuesday. So yeah, hope you enjoy it as much as I'm sure I'm going to. But got quite a drive ahead. Sat nav says I'll be there about 1 o'clock. But we'll see what happens. It looks like it's trying to avoid the motorways for some reason. So maybe there's a problem on the motorway. So and back roads and main roads. So let's see how we get on. And yeah, catch you guys later.
Afternoon guys, so here we are at Old Mill Fishery in Lincolnshire, near Market Raisin, and we're on Willow Lake. So we've got 4 nights ahead of us here. It's a rectangular sort of lake, 6 swims down one side, and there's 2 guys fishing the 2 furthest swims from the car park. I must admit the end swim, number 1, was very appealing when I saw it. Got a lot of water in front of it, but I've not seen any fish really down there. Whereas on the rest of the lake, when the wind dies down, you can see fizzing, a lot of fizzing down the middle, and the odd fish crashing out between the middle and the far bank. Now the bailiff, Chris, he told me to put 2 on the far bank, one be a rover, whether it's in the margin or whatever. But I've seen a few fish over the far bank. It's nice and gravelly, well it's not gravelly, sandy I should say. It's a clay sand pit, and it's got some weed in here as well. Now I found 3 nice spots on the far margin, ranging from 16.5 wraps to 17.5 wraps, and they're pretty tight to the margin, so it gives you an idea how wide the lake is. I've had a couple of knocks on the left hand rod already, which is by a nice little overhanging bush which sort of trails into the water, and I'm not far off that at all. Yes, I've had a couple of knocks on that rod. Whether it's liners from fish moving through the middle, I'm not sure, but it's interesting nonetheless. So before I cast the rods out, I had a feel around with lead, and once I found some spots, I put 2 to 3 spoms of boilies, 15mm and 10mm boilies in each area. Left hand rod is a wafter, 15mm wafter, on a Ronnie rig, on a no, it's not a combi link, it's on a coated braid hook length, 4-ounce lead with a lead clip, and rig tubing. There's only rig tubing allowed on this complex, no leaders whatsoever. The middle rod is essentially the same, except for it's got a fluorocarbon hook length, and a little dumbbell wafter with a white tipper, and the right hand rod is a 15mm wafter on a D rig on a coated braid with a little gap in the braid about 1 inch from the hook, just to give it a bit of flex. And yeah, so they're all set up. Right hand rod is also a running lead set up, again a 4-ounce lead, got on the Fox running lead set up with the PVA little plug, so if it was to get weeded up or get snagged, then the lead can pull free. But like I say, there's no leaders or anything, so very safe fishing in regards to fish safety, so it's all good. So just a waiting game now, see what happens. bugger. Nice. Okay, first fish, a little tiny one. Got quite big shoulders on him. Looks like it's going to be a nice fish in the future. That was on the right hand rod, on the running rig, and the 50mm wafter on a D-ring. So yeah, first one. It's only a little, about £6–7 I guess, but all welcome, and happy days. Here's to plenty more, eh? Thanks, mate. Evening, guys. This is coming up for 7 o'clock, and as you may have seen, I had that little mirror about half hour ago, about 6:30. That was on the right hand rod, on the running lead set up. So yeah, it's doing the business for me, the running lead. So on a D-ring and a 50mm wafter on the CC Moore Pacific tuna. So happy days. It's only a small fish, but it's always nice to get off the mark, isn't it? Now I'm going to celebrate a can of Sam McGraw, and a bit of a double celebration because I was expecting to be setting up in the rain, and since I've got here it's all been threatening, but we haven't had any rain. In fact, we had a bit of sunshine earlier. It's just been a lovely day, lovely mild day, overcast. So yeah, let's see what gives. So quite confident going into the night, and if anything does happen in the night, obviously I'll let you know. Morning, guys. Monday morning, and not a lot happening tonight. A few bleeps, a few knocks, but nothing positive. There's been some fish splashing around. I must admit, in the night I thought they was ducks, especially close in down here, just little splashes. But as soon as it sort of became light, about 5 o'clock this morning, it's apparent that it's actually small carp. There's a lot of fizzing going on in front of me, closer in than where I'm fishing. I'm fishing the far bank. A lot of fizzing and a lot of fish showing a bit closer. So I've left 2 of the rods on the far bank. I pulled the right hand rod in, which is the running lead setup, and I've leapfrogged the rods over, so my right hand rod's now become my left hand, and I've put it in amongst the fizzing, which is about 30 yards out. So yeah, we'll see what happens there. And they're still fizzing away, and there's still fish showing occasionally. So feeling optimistic. It's a nice morning. It's gone all misty, and a few clouds up in the sky. Forecast was for rain all day today, but we'll see what happens there. Whatever, I'm fishing, I'm happy, I've got my bivvy, so if it does rain, doesn't matter, does it? Anyway, let's wait for one of these to do something. I'll let you know if it does. Okay, guys, I'm not too sure what the time is, but I've just had a tremendous battle with something. It was a big fish, or it could have been a catfish. What was the left hand rod yesterday, now the middle rod, because I leapfrogged them over. Been out there since 4 o'clock yesterday afternoon, and yeah, the carp crashed right over it. Good fish, and then about 10–15 minutes later I had a drop back on the springer, so I've hit into it, connected with it, fish kited round under the trees to my left, and I'm not too sure, it's either a very good carp or I think it was a catfish, if I'm honest. It had that sort of pulling, boom, 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 where they can pull backwards. Yeah, so I've put it down as a catfish, but it's actually opened up. Size 4 hook. So, and these are strong. I've never had these go before. So it was something pretty substantial. Got it all the way in. About 10 yards out, just getting its head up, whatever it was, and then it turned and wanted to take line. and that's when the hook pulled. So yeah, sickener, absolute sickener, but better get it back out there, I guess. Okay guys, afternoon, it's about 4 o'clock. I've just put the rods out for the night, or until something happens. Left down rod is just down, it's 5.5 wraps out, just over this way. That's on the running rig. Wafter. Middle rod is over to where I lost that big fish earlier, which is where the branch is hanging down in the water in the distance over there. So it's right tucked next to the branch, very tight to the edge. That's on a Ronnie rig, same as what I lost the fish on. Again with a wafter, same as I lost the fish on. And the right hand rod is a conventional sort of hair rig on a lead clip setup. Again, it's not as tight to the edge, it's probably about half a rod length off the edge, just down from the aerator, just on the opposite bank. So yeah, all set, see what happens. We just had an horrendous downpour. It's been all sunny and it's felt like summer had come again, and then all of a sudden, out of nowhere, absolute heavens open, tipped it down. I even had to put the door down for a little while because it was going straight in the bivvy. But anyway, that's passed over. Still a lot of cloud around, but it's warm, it's mild, muggy, and yeah, so what happens, another couple of guys moved in to swim next to me. There's only one swim free on the lake now, which is one to my left, which did mean I had to bring my right hand rod over. I was taking a liberty, because there's no one there, I haven't moved the rod over a bit further. But, so now I'm out in front of me, using my own water, like a good boy, and yeah, see what gives. I'm starting to feel pretty gutted now about that fish I lost. I reckon it was a big carp, you know. I was talking to the owner, and he says there used to be catfish in here, there's no catfish in here anymore. So he says, so in that instance, it must have been, yeah, one of the biggies. But yeah, that's fishing. And anyway, all I have done is I've booked an extra night on here, so now I'm doing Thursday night as well. I was going to go home on Thursday and fish my club water, but as it happens now, I'm going to do an extra night here. So yeah, we'll see what gives. Wish me luck, guys. I think I'm going to need it. Just hope I haven't blown the only luck the carp gods are going to send my way. There you go, guys, not the monster we're hoping for, not what I lost yesterday, but welcome nonetheless. 5 o'clock in the morning, far margin underneath that hanging bush. So yeah, it's probably about, well, £9–10. I'll weigh him in a minute just to find out, but yeah, happy days. And on the middle rod, once again against the far margin on the wafter. I was actually expecting the left hand rod to go close in because there's fish right even now crashing over the top of the spot, and I had a couple of liners on it earlier, so quite surprised when this one went. Happy days. Okay guys, it's coming up to 8 o'clock, and had that fish about 5 o'clock this morning, half 5 maybe. It was £10 another relatively small fish for the lake, but a fish nonetheless. Now I've had some news regarding the mystery person that I'm meant to be fishing with, and he's not feeling too good. He's had a bad 24-hour bug, so there's a chance he may not turn up, which would be an absolute shame, a real shame. But fingers crossed he may still turn up. Yeah, I hope he's okay. Now, nothing else has happened. The guy in the first peg to my right, he had a 19-pound common earlier, nice looking fish, and still fish fizzing over my left hand rod. The one just rolled over actually out there. So it's feeling very good. I'm very confident this morning. Just hoping the sun doesn't come through too strong. Nice and cloudy at the moment, but there is some blue sky showing. So anyway, that's the update. The only other thing I've done is I'm moving my pod over slightly, because when I was playing that fish earlier, I had to land it on the right hand side, the left hand side of the swim to avoid my other line, and yeah, it was a bit tight with the tree overhanging on the left hand side, so I've moved my pod over a bit to make room either side of the rods to land the fish, depending on which one gives, or which one takes, should I say. So that's the score, that's all I've done. Just having a cup of tea and hoping I'll get some good news that someone rather carpy will still be able to join us. So watch this space, and if it happens, I'll let you know. Whee! It's going to soak me. It's only it's about the same stamp as the one I had the other evening actually. There you go. Another small one, but makings of a nice carp, isn't it?
Yeah, it's nice looking, that is.
Yeah. Yeah, handsome. Oh yeah?
Yeah.
How you doing?
Not too bad.
Good, good?
Well, mate, then
You're on
right.
camera.
Oh, hello.
How you
Just
doing,
bumped you instead.
Yeah. How you keeping? Feeling better?
I've been bare. Yeah, the drive down didn't help.
No.
Proper knocked me out.
Morning everyone. 6 o'clock in the morning. Just woken up. A good nice kip. Okay, so as you saw, Mark Pictures arrived yesterday, and I'm doing a 48-hour tutorial session with him. he was running a bit late yesterday, unfortunately, because he's not been at all well. So he's managed to drag himself out and come down to spend the time with me on the lake, which I'm very grateful for. But yeah, he did arrive quite late yesterday, and he's going to make that up for me another time. So cheers, Mark. And anyway, so yeah, what a great day. It's basically he's arrived in the swim. He's in the swim next door and set up next door, but he came in, looked at how I was set up, asked me where I was fishing, and I reeled in the rods, showed him my rigs, and I was using Ronnie rigs, which I already knew that Mark is not keen on. So we made a few changes, and basically we're using a simple hair rig with a liner extension, shrink tube, and still on the Pacific tuna, but these are the ones, special ones Mark's done with the chorizo soak. Smell absolutely gorgeous. Last night was a little bit of a disaster on my part because I was struggling with my casting, my technique. Now, I know I've not got the best casting technique in the world, and Mark spotted it straight away and was giving me some pointers and putting me in the right direction, almost literally. Now, in so doing, I was having a bit of a mare, and I was thrashing the lake to a foam, and eventually I got the baits where I wanted them. Now, it's one thing getting the lead to the distance you want it to be, but we're using 4-ounce leads and stringers, and what we're trying to do is get the lead and the stringer to land as quietly and as streamlined as possible, and avoiding any tangles or any sharp jerks or anything when it hits the clip. So yeah, it's been a bit of a learning curve, and I must admit, eventually got the rods out last night, and I still think I've got a bit of learning to do. So I've just got 2 rods out at the moment. I've got the third one set up ready to plonk out if I see any fish really active and showing, and I can cast it onto them. But at the moment I've got 2 rods out, and yeah, a few bleeps in the night, but nothing positive, not surprisingly after all the casting I've done yesterday. Okay, once the rods were set up last night and out, we sat down and had a couple of nice pizzas which were cooked on a cob stove, which is a stove that me and the other half use when we're camping. Brilliant bit of kit. Mark's well impressed. So, and the pizzas came out lovely. I think he went to bed very content last night, so yeah, we had a good night, a little bit of a chat on the bank, and yeah, totally enjoyed myself last night, and let's see what today brings. It's a bit quieter, the wind's already up, not so many fish showing, not surprising after all my casting yesterday, but yeah, it's a bit quieter. I've seen a couple rolling, and let's see what gives. But yeah, I'm looking forward again to another day, especially with Mr. Carpy himself, and I'll speak to you later, guys. I'm going to have a cup of tea now.
Sizzling already, isn't it?
Yeah.
So no grease.
No, that's fine.
Awesome.
Yeah, you can put the lid on. Sort of roast it in.
Yeah. Again, stuff. I've got you happy help.
Yeah. What you got there, Mark? Shortbread?
That is genuinely, and I mean it, genuinely the best shortbread I've ever had.
Yeah?
I'm being very sincere.
I'll tell you what, the other half is going to be so chuffed to hear that.
Thank you, Tina.
Okay. So 24 hours in the session, and Stephen has just had this banging looking mirror. Go on, tell us a bit about it.
24/7. Out of the blue, we were just having a bite ourselves, and this one decided he wanted a bite. Middle rod, off it went, and this beauty came out of the glinting sunlight in the water, and yeah,
Very poetic.
very welcome. So cheers, Mark. Successful tuition again.
Definitely, mate. It's,
Cheers.
It's an awesome fish. It looks
It is.
amazing. Proper chunk. Well done.
CC Moore strikes again. Cheers. That was out of the blue, wasn't it?
Yeah, I wasn't expecting anything that early.
And he was on it, wasn't he? He was like, this on.
Yep. There's no doubt with them springers.
It really froze them, didn't it?
Yeah, good indication.
So that sunlight on the ripple was just making it hard to see what that fish was doing.
Looked nice on the camera though.
Yeah.
When you first started playing it, I thought it was just a little one.
I did. I didn't think it was anything special.
No.
And it wasn't really until I saw it. I thought, hold on. I was expecting like a little pasty to come up.
Is the much talked about apple cake? I was beginning to think it was a myth and it didn't exist. Look at that. How do you access it? How do you?
Yeah, no, it's precious. It's got a cone. It's got a grain.
So, well, you have cut it.
Yeah.
It doesn't look.
Got it. That's a moist cake.
That is moist.
Yeah. That's what it's meant to be.
Never had one of these things.
No, we moved down to southwest. We moved from southeast London, Salisbury. When we was looking for a place, we went around Dorset.
Did you move there for the cake? Or?
Part of me,
Morning guys, 6:30 on Thursday morning. As you can hear, it's raining. It was a lovely evening yesterday evening. It was nice and mild. With a breeze going down the lake. It was quite breezy, quite a chop on the water. It felt good. Me and Mark were sitting having a chat, chewing the fat, and we were both feeling very confident. The fish weren't as active. There was hardly anything showing. Well, nothing was showing, but it just conditions felt great, so we both thought something would happen. I'm not sure if Mark's had anything. I've not been over there yet. I've literally just woken up. I've had a really good night's sleep. A couple of bleeps on the rods. Nothing major at all. So we're just into bite time now, and bite time on this lake is regarded as anything up to 11 o'clock in the morning, from 4 o'clock in the morning to 11 o'clock in the morning. So still a chance, and fingers crossed something happens. My tutorial Mark finishes today. He's got another person turning up for their tutorial. So yeah, that'd be the session with Mark over. Although he's only going to be next door anyway, so no doubt I'll share a brew and a chat with him along the way. So I've got one more night, and I'm still hopeful. And that 24 pounder yesterday was, yeah, was really, really good. I really enjoyed catching that, and it put a smile on both Mark's and my faces, out of the blue. So yeah, happy days. Let's see if we can get another one out of the blue, and I'll let you know if we do.
So this is Steve's 5th fish of the session. That's really good going.
Not
really
bad,
good
is it?
going. Got a nice common here. What, 13, maybe 14 pound?
Yeah.
Where'd you get this from?
Far margin over under Overhanging Branch on off the Pacific tuna.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice
Off it
going.
went. Left hand rod. Good scrap for the size of it.
Yeah.
And yeah, happy days.
I mean, it's kind of, conditions have changed. It's gone cold, or cool rather. Breezy, rainy, but perfect angling conditions at the moment.
Chance for another?
Yeah, I mean, we've had 3 bites between us this morning, and yeah, like you say, I definitely think there's chance for another one yet.
Cool. Let's hope so.
Well
Let's get him
done.
back. Thanks, Mark. Hi guys, nearing the end of the tutorial. However, it's been a good morning. Mark had a 25 pounder, first thing. Soon followed by a 21 pounder. Then I had a 13, 14 pound common. Yeah, so the fish are on it. It's been very wet. I'm soaked through with filming and photographing fish, but it's all worthwhile. So yeah, it's been a good morning so far, and there's still a chance of another bite yet. We're still in bite time, so let's see what happens. Now, I've not recast the rod that I had the common on. I don't want to spook any fish that are out there in the swim. It is bite time, so, and likewise with Mark. I mean, he's had 2 fish now. He's only got 1 rod that he's fishing, and he's not putting the others out again because there's a chance that 3rd rod may go off. So let's see if any of our remaining rods go. Okay guys, it's just gone 2 o'clock. As you can see, the weather's changed a bit. The rain's gone, and the sun's trying to come out, which is quite nice. Give a chance to dry some stuff out. Anyway, the other guy, Adam, who's come for his tutorial with Mark, he's I think he's going over rigs and things with him at the moment, and I've recast all 3 rods. They're out now until either they go or I back up in the morning, I think. So yeah, they're out there for the duration. Slightly different spots. I've come off the far margin, and that left hand rod is close in, not as close as I've had it previously, but where I've seen some fish activity. Middle rod is about 3/4 over, on the far side of the hole in the bottom, and right hand rod is about the same distance, but I've just found the rod's out so the lines are nice and separated. Yeah, those rods are out there now, either until something picks them up or until I pick them up to pack it up in the morning. So let's see what happens, eh? £20
Let's get close to one like
common,
that.
and that's just out of the blue. I only had it out there about 10 minutes, and off it went on the left hand rod,
That's the one.
just
Well,
under,
not-
just
not
over
on
quarter the
yours.
way up. So absolute bonus this. So Mark's still here, so thanks again, Mark, for all the tips and the bait. That was happy days. What a fish.
£20 mirror and a £20 common this
Yep,
session now.
I'm just being greedy now.
Pure greed.
Yep. Any linears in here?
Yeah. Yeah.
Evening guys, just approaching 7 o'clock. Rods haven't had any action since that £20 common earlier. And we've just had, Adam, Mark and myself just had some chicken kebabs, which was very nice. I just returned back to the shrimp to sit on the rods because we're all feeling very optimistic. The amount of fish that have been happening, coming out today, is getting us. Evening guys, just coming on for 7 o'clock. No more activity since that £20. Mark did have another £20 though earlier, and we've all just had some chicken kebabs, which was very nice. So I've just returned back to sit on my rods because it's looking good, and I think a bite is on the cards, he says. But yeah, we're all hopeful. It's looking really good. There's obviously been a few fish out today, and the way things are, it feels like there could be a chance of a few more. Hopefully, when we buzzers will kick off soon. But this will probably be the last vlog of the evening, unless something happens. So if it is, I will either see you in the night, ordering fish, or catch up with you in the morning.
Made up.
So there he is, your first fish of the session. And what a fish, eh?
Yeah. Oh God.
So yeah, going into the session, your PB common was
17 and a half.
17, yeah, 17 and a half. And then this fella rolls in the net, put it on the scales. It was close, wasn't it? What did I say it was?
17.4.
17.4. But its real weight is
23.13.
23.13. New PB
Oh
common.
God.
What a way to open the
God,
session.
I can't remember the last time I held a fish this heavy.
That's awesome, mate.
Morning guys, last morning of the session. It's about 7 o'clock in the morning, and got to be off the lake by 11, so a few hours left, and we're in bite time. Nothing happened in the night. I was very hopeful. I had a few liners, especially on the left hand rod. But yeah, no actual takes as such. I'm not too sure if anyone else had anything, but there was an occasion yesterday evening, just into darkness, when Adam, on his tutorial, he broke his PB common. Morning guys, last morning of the session, got a few more hours to go, and nothing to report for the night. Very quiet, had a few liners, especially on the left hand rod, but apart from that, no actual takes. We're in bite time now. I've got a few hours left before we have to pack up, so here's hoping. Was an occasion last night, just into darkness, when Adam, on his tutorial with Mark, he broke his personal best common, which was standing at 17.5 pounds, and yeah, last night he caught a 23-pounder. So yeah, we was all having a fantastic time celebrating, and yeah, well chuffed for him. Yeah, it's a good feeling seeing someone do their PB. So yeah, smiles all round, happy days. But anyway, I'm going to carry on. May do another vlog before I go, but obviously if the arms go, you'll be the first to know. I'll see you in a bit. Right, so end of the session.
It's been mega. You loved every minute of it. You fished really well.
I loved it even more than you have, mate.
Yeah?
Yeah, tucker.
No,
Thanks
it's
for
been
all
great.
the tips.
not a problem at all.
Yeah. And,
Don't forget to work on the what bits do you think you're going to take away most from this session?
definitely the casting.
Yeah.
Feeding down the lead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Controlling that lead, slowing it right down so it goes in the water as slowly and
And
smoothly
the
as
position
possible.
of my arms on the cast.
Yeah. Let's work on them few little things.
Yeah.
So, yeah, good. No, you've done well.
I've really enjoyed it. Thanks again.
So have I. Thank you.
Nice couple of 20s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many fish did you end up with?
6 fish in the end.
It's good
I'd
going.
done 2 nights before you turned up.
Yeah.
Had 3 fish.
Yeah. Smaller ones on the far side. And
And then, after taking your advice, gone a bit shorter.
Yeah.
Nice couple of 20s and a 14-pound common.
No, you did good.
Yeah.
Excellent.
Excellent.
Well done,
Good
mate.
stuff. Brilliant. Thanks, mate.